Welcome back to Nullius on the October-November community map. So getting started again. Looks like I actually made a mistake here with all that moving around. Literally right in front of me as well. There should have been output priority on this for, I think it's that carbide, isn't it? Carbide? Yep, carbide. So let's just fix these transport belts by moving all this stuff off of it. The ingots can go in there, and then the carbide can go in there. So I should get that started. And why are these not working? Looks like my caustic solution is broken, so let's go look at that. Down here somewhere. And they've still got steam, they've still got a little bit of steaming, so I still want to finish draining this off and then I can whip it up. But we'll be doing that probably momentarily if I can stop crashing into stuff. Crashing into stuff not being very productive. Too much brine, and that could be an issue. So too much brine means there's now no water, because water comes from this, which gives brine as well. So that has got itself stuck, and it's got itself stuck because these aren't running, and that's because there's too much chlorine. Well, if I was planning, I was already planning to upgrade these. Let's do the upgrade on those. Do I have two more? Can I make two more? Which one is it there? Guess I have to make those. So that's going to give some more storage for chlorine until I decide what to do with it. There's a good disinfectant, but I guess there's no life around to actually, well, disinfect. So let's actually look at this science I want to get onto. This is the purple science. So I need to automate insulated wire. What's that? Aluminium and rubber. So I probably need more rubber production. Aluminium is probably fine. I need logic circuits, which is this one, looks of it. So graphite, so I do need to definitely solve that a little bit. Plastic, I've got plastic. Aluminium wire, same thing. And polycrystalline silicon. Well, no idea what that even is, so let's have a look at it. Chemical plant, silicon ingots, which I'll need to get from somewhere. Hydrogen, chloride, and nitrogen. So nitrogen I was just venting over here. So I can start keeping that nitrogen around a little bit, and I can use that. Silicon ingots. How do I get a silicon ingot? I'll take the silica and the graphite, so more graphite. Silica's here, so I've got plenty of that. Next up on purple will be lamp. Lamp I suspect is easy. I'm assuming it's a LED silicon device. Let's see if I can find it. Must be here somewhere. There it is, lamp. Okay, it's a graphite device, interesting. Got the glass from there, got the iron sheet, got graphite. Gonna have to start trying to organise how this stuff moves around a little bit, I suppose, but we'll see. See about that later. And the capacitor. Capacitor is going to be, I have no idea, electrolyte or something. Aluminium, graphite, and plastic. Oh, and alumina by itself. Okay, so definitely want more graphite. This is just not going to cut it. And it's not really spaced there, and there's kind of all the iron stuff there, so I'd rather do it here. There isn't actually much left in those tanks, so I think I'll just get around to moving that. The rubber's over there already, so that's out the way and I can expand it. Go build up that. I probably want some more pumps, some more offshore pumps, and at the very least as general resources in case I need them. It looks like I'm okay there. Let's get those undergrounds. I should have undergrounds over by the steel, since I made the tier 2 pipes from steel. Once I've got that, go over and deal with the power plant stuff. So that is brine, which hopefully is not going to bottleneck, because I don't want to. I could just dump in the ocean, but I don't really want to. I'd rather it was doing something useful. Tanks aren't full yet, so that should be fine. I think I might need to rebalance this as well. I'm actually missing one of those up there. Have I got a combustion on me? One of those. I've got it there, so I just didn't put it down before. Let's back that out. See what I can do with this. Stopped working again. Is that just because I'm low on power? Yeah, it's because I'm low on power. which is fine because they're generating enough power to keep up right now. I do want to change this though, so that needs what, 125, 250, 500. This generate 70, so that'd be 500 by 70 I believe, which is just over 7. Well, it's going to be intermittent, so if I build, how many have I got left? 1. Can I actually build some right now? No. Well, I was going to say I'll build 7, but I guess I'll build 6 because that's what I've actually got resource for. But yeah, I think I just want to build it over here so I don't have to worry about this pipe. I think it'll be easier. And in fact, I could go a bit closer to the coast even. So that's what I've got resources for. And now I don't need to have 2 pipes here, I'll just have 1 pipe here. So that should be a lot easier. Actually, I'll do this even better because there is space on this one. I can do that. Then I can do... I guess I'll just do that, it's easier. Yeah, I can underground. Oh no, I can't do that. That's going to connect. Don't want to connect that. Let's disconnect that. I got the fluids mixed. So yeah, I don't want to have underground all the way. I don't want to have solid pipe all the way because they'll connect. What I can do is that. And in fact, if I get that power pole over here as well, do that. That's going to be basically a unit to copy paste. Like that for each one. And then I think I just have the seawater here. Actually, what do these require? They only generate 120. I might as well just directly connect them. And that's what, 100? 100. These are 20 each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need more of those. So that'll be on the wastewater line, which is that one. Yeah, I think I do need 2 of them. So let's build them like that. I think the pipe has enough capacity. I'm just not sure about the actual outlet itself. Something else is wrong with these. Right, missing a pipe there. Onto this because I think I made some mistakes last night because it's kind of late. Well, to start the fact I never connected that. Well, that's not a good start. But how much do these actually consume? So that's 200 per second. Can I get 1200 for a pipe? Let's go. Assume I can get 1200. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then another 6. And then that's not right. 6. What of these have I got? I had 18. No, that's 16. Okay, never mind me. Thought I built 18, apparently not. But anyway, what I can do now is bring these down to each one. Trying to miss all the obstructions along the way, of course. So that will link into those ones. And then this one will link into these ones. And I think I want more oxygen as well for this one. Again, trying to avoid all the obstructions. And if this doesn't work, I think I can just upgrade it to the red pipe. I think the red pipe will provide the required extra capacity. But right now they've all got loaded up with steam. Anything missing there? Other than that one pump, I don't think so. So let's go tear down the other side. Now this is definitely working. Once that's torn down, I can then set up the graphite. And then I think I've got everything to start doing the new bits and pieces specifically for Purple Science. This is probably more important for something. This is using steam. So that's a good point. So if I do that, I take away my steam supply. And that could be an oops moment. Got oxygen and hydrogen down there. I think I know how to solve this. So yeah, so part of the rubber supply. Providing the... This is providing styrene. Oh no, styrene comes from there, so that's the other one. But got hydrogen there. I've got oxygen around here somewhere. Options up here. Guess I'll keep that until I figure out what to do with it. Remind myself what else is needed. Needed ethylene, which was this pipe here. Actually, I think I get a surplus of ethylene. I think that's why I had this tap. In fact, for some reason, ethylene is... I've actually got too much ethylene in the entire system. Okay, so I'll have to deal with that in a little bit. But what that does tell me is if I do that, that can supply ethylene. And if I get the combustion chamber thing, figure which way around I want this. Ah, perfect, that way. So hydrogen in, steam out, steam in there. Oxygen in there. Then that's going to produce hydrogen as an output, which I guess I think I can get away with looping that around. Then that needs to go to that. Now I think that I've put that there. It's actually going to be net to negative. So what I think I need to do is have a top up. Those pipes don't do top up. Okay, there's a red pipe. Red pipes do 60%. So it should fill this up to 60, which won't block this anyway. So this will still be able to run. And what am I stuck with? I should tell me which one that was specifically. That one. Benzene. Oh, because the hydrogen is not connected, that's too far. My bad. Let's fix that connection. So I've got hydrogen being produced there and there. It's also being consumed there, there and there. So I don't actually know if this is net positive or negative. But whichever one it is, this pipe should handle like the cross flow. Provides that, which means this should be getting well supplied now. And it is. In fact, it looks like I could put multiple of these in, so that could be an upgrade for the future. If I need more rubber production, I can just add additional ones of these and keep the same number of those. Change that. So this will be an emergency supply. So these should only be active if this is empty. That feeds that. That feeds that, and then if that was like that, then that shouldn't be active if this is full. And hopefully the brine won't get stuck, because this is the only place right now that I'm actually using up brine. So that looks like it's all good now. Alright, let's try again to get this graphite done. Graphite is somewhere around here. Let's see if I can figure out exactly where though. Carbon monoxide and hydrogen. So hydrogen is available down there, so that's good. Carbon monoxide, I think I was making it from carbon dioxide anyway. In fact, I could look at this one. Yeah, it's this machine here. It actually generates more water, so probably a good idea to have it around here. So there's two machines involved here. So this one makes carbon monoxide, this one makes graphite. That uses 28 and this makes 26. It's kind of near 1-to-1, I'm not going to worry about it too much then. What should I do with this? I think I want to do, if I'm doing 1-to-1-ish, I think I end up with that. Then I end up with that and water could go through there. Which means inserter there, and that looks like it should work. Carbon dioxide in there, which means need a second pipeline there. In fact, I might need to move this all very slightly. So if that's hydrogen, that could be a hydrogen line. That can be a CO2 line. So yes, this needs to move up a little bit so it doesn't get in the way of that pipe. And then should be able to more or less repeat this thing. Let's see, so there'll be another one there. No, but go there. I need this gap here for the pipe. That's where the hydrogen comes in. Likewise, might as well just do that. That will still go straight across. That will still come across there. That will carry on along there and there. Which means that shouldn't have been like that. That should have been like that there. We have a piece of power there and there. Belt can go. I guess I'll go that way. I think that's where I'm going to need the graphite the most. And then I can tile it like that. So that's relatively simple. It's actually a water line here, so I can link into that one. So water off the end, merged with that. Hydrogen on that one down to, that doesn't quite reach for, I can use an extra pipe I guess. But there's the hydrogen. And oxygen's fine, carbon dioxide is this one. And the power across. And there we go, graphite is now working. So extra graphite, that will replace that, and I guess I'll bring it up just below this pipe here to link into a couple of bits and pieces that want the graphite. So like that, then this can be dismantled. I accept the filter thing, but I think I'm still going to end up making filters manually because I need these odd pieces. Carbon dioxide is easy, I can plumb that in, and obviously graphite to tear, but the plastic and yarn sheets are going to be a bit of a pain to bring across. I have to figure out what to do with that hydrogen chloride because that's going to end up getting filled up I think before I'm ready for it. Could be an issue, but hopefully not. That was the wrong recipe, I want these ones. So CO2 on the side for I don't actually understand what reason, that's a bit of an odd choice. But I can work with it. Actually, it should be one tile up higher. That way this inserter can fit. That inserter can fit. That can go into a box. And I'll load that stuff up manually. And there's a gap there. There we go, that's fixed now. So that'll get me filters made, graphite made. So just get rid of some of this extra graphite that I don't want right now. Because I don't think there's any reason for me to carry it around with me all the time. Got the aluminium stuff, so I think insulated wire was a big thing I was going to need lots of. So that needs, I can handcraft it, but yeah, I don't really feel like taking rubber over there actually. I'm just going to, in terms of like belting it, so I'm just going to take a, maybe I'll make that stack bigger and then just take like 5 stacks across at a time. Like that, but for now I'm just going to pick up that. And I'm just going to carry it across manually. I don't think enough different things need it. And this graphite thing was already kind of a mess just doing that. Wire is here, so one small assembly machine. I've not actually got a small assembly machine, well, I guess I might as well just use the better ones now. At this point in the game. Make some more boxes. So insulated wire is there. And I'll just put that in manually. What else was next on here? Got the insulated wire, I need the lamps, capacitors, logic circuit. So lamps. What do you need? Glass, graphite and iron sheet. Iron sheets again seem like a bit of a pain, so I'll probably just pick up a bunch of them and put them in the box. I think the graphite and the glass are actually next to each other, so I might just use I'll use them if they're next to each other. If not, I'll again just carry one of them across. But iron sheet should be one of these. There we go, 400 iron sheet. Graphite is there. Oh, I said there's glass. Yeah, they're next to each other. So I could actually put a little bit of adjustment. I don't think I should have any particularly bad effects. Let's actually do it on. This doesn't really matter what side. So we're going to make boxes of lamps. Give it some iron sheets there. That will just make those as it goes. Logic circuits, capacitors. Logic circuits need. Oh, that was that silicon stuff, so I need silicon ingot. Silicon ingots need this plus graphite. Well, graphite is here, so that's convenient. So, try and work out exactly how I want to merge this, not like that. That should work. And then the ingots themselves, where are they gone? That one? No, still. Chemistry? No, intermediate. I don't think so. Oh, I don't know. I didn't think silicon's a metal. Maybe it is. Deal with that one later. Small furnace. Produces indent. Try again. Small furnace will produce ingot. And is that actually needed? Okay, I guess that is needed, but I can replace it with that. Then that's not needed, so I've got 3 of those now for doing the wind power, so I don't have small power poles absolutely everywhere around the countryside. And I think that gives myself space for that. Nope, does not give myself space for that. What I could do, I could just move that down there. There you go, sorted. In and out. Any byproducts on this one? Nope, no byproducts. That's nice. So next stage is going to be... they're kind of awkward to bring over, aren't they? What do I even need? Let's see how quick that is. 6 seconds, maybe a couple of those. Take a look at how they work. So I've actually got lots of this stuff I've just been like hanging on to, so that's convenient. And there's only one input on that side, so that can do that. That can connect there. And then there'll be 2 sets of output. Which means in terms of space I'm a little bit tight here. I'm not sure I can do much better than that though. Let's just bring over here. Oh, actually I need to get belt input and output, don't I? How am I going to do that? So I think I need to change that. Have... There's no byproducts, so I know solid byproduct. So if I have a belt there, I need to fit 2 inserters, one in and one out. I probably should do it that way around. And I need to fit that. Well, that is very tight for space. could put that there. Then that can go there. Because you can still pick off of these end pieces, they don't block the inserters. And that provides a little bit of space for the pipe. Oh, and I blocked myself in. Let's get out of there. How much nitrogen do these actually produce? 90 per second. How much do these vent? 100 per second. Well, that's a lot. Guess I just need one of these then. With a relief valve of some sort. No, I guess I'll do it the other way around. And then that'll provide... Had to go straight into a pipe, didn't it? Just provide the nitrogen. Goes across there, there, and across there. Any of these power poles want to reach? I guess not. Use an extra one because I don't seem to have a choice. So ingots can come on here. Wish I did that the other way around now. I don't really want to rebuild it. There we go, we have workaround solution. Silicon ingots down there. Hydrogen on there. Chlorine on there. So, actually I made another mistake. This needs to go on that side. Because what that will do is I'll put the output on the opposite side of the belt. Thus letting me use one belt for two purposes. Then once we're through the production chain, we'll have a splitter and we'll just keep the thing we want to keep. Put the other stuff in there. And I guess for the time being I'm just going to put it into a box because I don't have any particular use for it right now. Because I think, actually let's just check logic circuit. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get all the pieces in one place. That's the problem here. So fill up a box and I'll move it around by hand because... Yeah, I'll rebuild all this later. I was thinking I could do another spaghetti belt, but I'd rather get onto the bus and I really want to get some better resources before I actually get on to doing a proper bus. So, that's there, that's there. Speaking of which, why is this broken? Am I actually short on water? That could be a problem. Oh, that was probably a mistake. Yeah, it's putting all the water in that tank. Stop it from doing that, but I just need it to not back up. Actually, I know, I can use this pipe. I can use this pipe I had from other stuff. So instead of doing this, do this. And then this won't get blocked because this is still pumped. But this pipe is on the output side of that. But yeah, that's going to be a pain to supply automatically. So I'm just going to give it the copper wire from there. Well, not the copper wire, the aluminium wire, because we don't have copper. And I'm going to do that. There's actually graphite there. Could I go and get the graphite maybe? I guess it's a short distance. It saves me from having to deal with one thing at least. I've actually run out of plastic. There should be a... Oh, it's down there. I was going to say, there should be a box of plastic. So back to what I was doing. Make a splitter. Put a splitter on there. Get the graphite on there. Also wants that plastic and the silicon things I was making. But for now, that should get started. Actually work out what tech I want to do. Let's just forget about those. Don't really care about those right now. Things I really want to get Again, that would be nice because that's decent power poles. Don't know what that's for. Inserters, I want the extension thing. It's down there, isn't it? So I need to get that. Oh, that's what I need that for. That, and that. Also, actually, I get the repair packs. I can go fix all the stuff I broke, which apparently has been quite a few things. Just need those capacitors. Guess I'll do it there because that has 2 of the things I need. Which one was that capacitor? And then I'll bring the other 2 things across, which was more plastic and aluminum sheet. So let's get the aluminium over here. How's that doing? Oh good, 200. Don't think I need that many either. No, I just need 2 per pack. And 1 for the other stuff. Plastic neck. Just need those capacitors, and I can make some of these. Not the easiest place to navigate around, that's for sure. I'm going to give up at that point and just walk down. So, purple sand. Put that on there, put that on there. And actually, I'm not going to bother with that box for the moment because I haven't got enough stuff to fill it up. Put that there. Get rid of stuff I don't want to carry. I guess I can go get rid of that because I know what to do with it now. Silica I can get rid of. I think in here that I can't get rid of right now. I think that's mostly okay. Let's just go to that. I don't know what to do with that. Put that in there. I actually went out of sandstone. Oh, my bad on that one. I forgot about it. This should box it over here as well. Of course, if I did actually automate this stuff, that would be the advantage. Then I wouldn't run out. But this does officially give me the purple science. Purple science is now getting done, which means I'll be able to work towards getting that extension thing, and I can start building my proper bust because that's kind of what I was waiting for. I just wanted to have the long inserters for doing a proper layout. So that's all going to be taking a break, and then take a break. That'll be for next time, starting to, I think, decide the layout. Maybe I'll start building east-west there. That could be a layout. But it's kind of out the way of here, and I've got the car now to go back and forth to help me do that. I think I've got plenty of transport belts. I might have to increase some of the production things just for my sanity, but there's 1,000 there, there's 500 there. But there's plenty of iron if I do need to increase production of those. So that will be for next time, so be sure to like, subscribe, and look out for that.